Hello everyone. So in this session we will discuss the EPC2, the PPT of presentation of EPC2 drama and art in education. Okay, this is, I think this is in your second semester of B.Ed. Okay, in any university you go. So first in this slide what we have definition of art, right? So according to Tagore, art is the expression of the universal through the individual. Art is the expression of the universal through the individual. Okay, and there are many other definitions likewise by the Leonardo da Vinci and the T.S. Eliot. Okay, so you can take screenshot, and then in next slide we have meaning of art. So what is art? Art is the response of man's creative soul to the call of the real, said Rabindranath Tagore. Okay, and now in the next slide we have meaning of aesthetics. So what do you mean by aesthetic? Aesthetics is a branch of philosophy dealing with the nature of art, beauty and taste, with the creation and appreciation of beauty, scientifically defined as the study of sensory or sensory emotional values, sometimes called judgments of sentiment and taste, right? And now in the slide, meaning and concept of art education. So what do you mean by art education? So art education is a primary pathway to learning, a journey of discovery of the meaning of teaching for aesthetic experience, right? And there are various areas of learning that is based upon the visual art and the performing arts. Okay, so what is visual art? So an artist uses paper, canvas, clay, paint, etc., which can be transformed to create some physical or art object, that is drawing, painting, sculpture, design, right? Any photography, any video, any film, they are considered under what? Visual arts. Now, and there are figures also you can see in the slide. Then in this slide, performing arts. So it is something which is performed, seen and heard. Usually the different types of performing arts: theater, music, dance, puppetry, circus arts. Okay, so these are the figures of puppetry, dance and theater, right? So and they are grouped under performing arts. And now in this slide what we have, crafts of India. So metal crafts includes metal work using zinc, copper, brass. Example, what we are having bidri ware, pembarthi, dhokra, kamrup. Okay, marble stone inlays, bag print, madhubani painting. So these are various basically crafts of India, right? Now, a nature and scope of art education. So what is the nature and scope of art education? So it has been linked to advanced cognitive development in children, and it is also used for what? Personal development, and it also boosts our holistic knowledge, right? And it also makes our life aesthetic. So these are the nature. Now in this slide we have importance of art education at secondary level. So, teaching through the arts can present difficult concepts visually, making them more easy to understand. And arts experiences boost critical thinking, development of motor skills, language skills, social skills, decision making, risk taking, and inventiveness, right? So, these are all the importance of art education at secondary level. So, difference between education in arts and arts in education. So this education is just that an education in a visual art form, whereas arts in education is an education program that includes one or more of the arts, such as music, painting, filmmaking, right? So this is very important, and this might comes in exam. I mean, various question you will get from this section. I mean, what is the difference between education in arts and arts in education? Okay, this might come. So different dance forms of India now. So you can see, as in the slide, there are various figure. I mean, Bharatnatyam, Kathak, Kathakali, Kuchipudi, Manipuri, Mohini, Attam, Odissi. Okay, so these are the famous what? Classical dance. And there are various classical dancer likewise, Peter Martin, Pandit Birju Maharaj, right? Next, different musical instrument you can see in the slide. Famous Indian musician Ustad Bismillah Khan, Pandit Ravi Shankar, R.D. Burman, right? So these are the various musical instruments. Next, theater and puppetry forms. Okay, theater, you can see in the figure, these are the small puppets, and they are various, I mean, considered under what? Performing arts. Next, embroidery of India. So chikankari, Kashmiri embroidery, fulkari, kantha, kunchi, bharat. Okay, these are considered under embroidery. And next, knowledge of Indian arts, contemporary arts, kolam, alpana. Alpana is the floor painting of West Bengal. Okay, and Fulkari, embroidery of Punjab. In performing arts, there are classical music, Hindustani and Carnatic style, classical dance, Kathak, Bharatanatyam, right? So these are the Indian, modern or contemporary arts of various regions, right? So moving on to the next slide, we have contemporary artists and artisans. So some of the artisans in our country are Banam Ali Mahapatra and Abdul Jabbar Khatri, right? And they are associated with Bandhini, tie and dye. Uh, and there are various folk singer also, Tijan Bai, Allah Jilai Bai, right? So there are various contemporary artists and artisans. Next, there are various group folk dances, right? Garba, Lavani, Tamasha, some theatre traditional Indian forms are Jatra in Bengal, right? And Indian festivals. Okay, now this is also very important. You will get definitely 100% questions from this section in festival and its significance, right? So why do we celebrate festival? Because they are meant to rejoice special moments and emotions in our lives with our loved ones. Okay, and they also add structure to our social lives and connect us with our families and backgrounds. So we have different festival like Diwali, Makar Sankranti, Dasehra, Holi, right? So why do we celebrate festival? This question may come next. So what do we conclude? That their art forms are both traditional or classical, music, dance, theatre, right? And using art as a means of teaching will also help the child to appreciate folk art and also the rich Indian culture and traditions, bringing them closer to their roots, right? And their creativity will also develop. I mean, so Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore has said that the highest education is that which does not merely give us information but makes our life in harmony with all existence. Okay, so the legendary Rabindranath Tagore, has said Gurudev that highest education is that which does not merely give us information but makes our life in harmony with all existence. This is a very good saying by Tagore, which you can mention in your answers or whatever you are writing, okay, associated with arts. So I hope you guys are liking this PPT or any videos of my channel. So guys, please do like, share, subscribe my channel. Thank you.